For those of you that don't know, winter arc is this new thing that people are talking about, trying to get ready for winter. Everybody's trying to lock in and get their shit together this winter, trying to be on self-improvement. Everyone wants to be a Sigma male, right? But the key is I feel like a lot of this though, it's all fluff, it's all talk. I made another video on this before, and I think, it's all fluff. Like people, they want to claim, oh, Sigma male, all this, they want to claim winter arc, but like, give it till December, everybody's gonna be back to their old habits, to who they were before, right? Which is why I want to emphasize why this is like the best opportunity to recreate yourself. I wanna pitch you on the idea to recreate yourself because I feel like it's gonna be very transformative. For example, I read this book called 48 Laws of Power, right? And it's by Robert Greene, and it's a book about like these 48 laws in order to attain power in this lifetime, right? And one of those laws was called 25, recreate yourself, right? And the law talks about how, not conforming to society and recreating yourself into recreating yourself into like someone that commands attention, that doesn't bore the audience, you know what I mean? It talks about many different angles of recreating yourself in terms of like, being able to like change avenues, like life avenues, and being able to just shape who you are and like being like the author of your own life, like being who you want to be and not let society control you, right? And I'm going to share with you one of the quotes that actually really stood out to me, which was, do not accept the role society forces on you, right? Remake yourself into a character of power. Working on yourself like clay should be one of your most, forgot that most there, your most pleasurable tasks, right? So with that being said, this winter arc, you got to work on yourself like clay. You got to mold yourself into the person that you want to be, because this is the best opportunity to do it, because it's cold outside anyway, so you might as well put in the work and like lock in, right? And I feel like the best way to do this is to literally get jacked, bro. Like, bro, once you get jacked, once you actually feel proud of your body in its purest form, like that is the best way to recreate yourself. Because I've mentioned it plenty of times in other videos, like it's a night and day difference. Like who you become in the process it's literally like night and day. Like it's literally like the trademark for recreating yourself, because if you go from obese or skinny to jacked, like you look completely different, you're unrecognizable, you'll be treated differently, you'll even feel more confident about yourself too. And if you need help recreating yourself this winter arc, book a one-on-one coaching call and we can recreate you into the person that you want to be, right? Back to regular programming though, like getting jacked, like this winter arc it's imperative that you get jacked this winter arc, because that, I feel like getting jacked is like the foundation for recreating yourself, because it like translates to other areas of your life and it makes it easier to recreate yourself in other areas as well. Like it's the most purest like physical transformation that you can make, right? Like anybody who's gone from one place to another, like out of shape to jacked, like they're a completely different person. They look different, they walk different, they talk different. Like in the chapter like, of 48 Laws of Power, Law 25, recreating yourself, it talks about how society kind of gives you a label already. Like when you're born, you're already given a label. You're already given a preset of rules that this is who you are, right? This is what you're supposed to do. But the chapter kind of fights against that and says that no, you don't have to follow that. For example, in your case, you may have been born like really skinny, or maybe growing up you were like obese or whatnot. Maybe you grew up like poor, maybe you grew up whatever it is, right? You don't have to be that anymore. You don't have to be that, because what I like about this chapter is that it says that you can change who you are. You can work on yourself like clay and become who you want to be, not what society says you are, right? Not what you were, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Trademarked as, I don't know. I don't know, I couldn't think of a better word. Now you were like, what you were labeled as, right? And what I want to get into is, in order to fully recreate yourself into the person you want to be, I'm gonna go over with you a couple concepts that you need to know, a couple mindset hacks that you need to know to recreate yourself this winter arc. Right. So I don't have my eraser today. I'm stuck with this little Kleenex handkerchief thingy. But we're gonna make it work. We're gonna improvise. So, key essentials. Where'd my pen go? Oh, guess we're with green this time. Couldn't find the red. But essentially, I actually think green works way better. You know, we got the red, now we got the green. It's almost like Christmassy kind of colors. Anyway, back to regular programming though. Recreating yourself. You're gonna need these two essential things. You're gonna need, I actually like the green. I think green goes well because green for growth. You're gonna need the growth mindset. Right? You're gonna need two mindsets. You're gonna need one mindset, right? So, found the red actually. And then we got fixed mindset. Right? See, the key is you don't want to be this guy. You want to be this guy. For winter arc, for you to have a successful winter arc to recreate yourself, you need to be this guy. Right? People with growth minds. First off, let's go over, I bet you right now, some of you guys watching this, you're probably a fixed mindset person. Let's go over what is fixed mindset, right? Fixed mindset, you have victim mentality. You lack self-accountability. You don't believe you can change, right? Let's say you don't believe in yourself. Yeah, I cannot spell for shit today. You put limits on yourself. You put limits on yourself. You put limits on yourself. And you fight for your limitations. Remember, if you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them, right? So, geez, my spelling is terrible. Hopefully you guys can read all of this. But these are the traits of someone with the fixed mindset, right? They're also very negative. People, fixed mindsets, they're very negative people. They stay in their comfort zone. Stay in comfort zone. Right? They don't explore their knowledge. They don't challenge themselves, right? If you want a successful winter arc, you can't be this guy. You can't, because you will fail dramatically. If you are this guy during the winter arc, you will fail. You won't recreate yourself. What you need to do is drop this mindset, develop the growth mindset. See, the growth mindset, you believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. You believe you're unlimited amount of potential. You believe in your own potential. You're positive. You're optimistic as well. Right? You take accountability. Oh my gosh. I am really butchering this. You take self-accountability for yourself. Right? What else do you do? And you don't fight for your limitations, right? You believe in yourself, you're positive, right? You're hopeful for the future. These are the kinds of mindsets you need to have in order to recreate yourself. right? So you need to ditch this and embrace this. That's why I like the chapter so much, because it talks about the growth mindset and why it's so important, right? And lastly, the last key essential tip to be successful this winter arc, last thing I'm going to share with you. And this is a quote I've been seeing a lot on social media throughout like the whole self-improvement space. And it's this idea that the magic is in the work you're avoiding. Little bonus one. The work that you're avoiding, that's where the magic is, right? That workout, that business, that assignment, whatever it is, whatever thing you're putting off, that's where the magic is. Like in my own personal life too, like I feel like the things that I avoid the most is where the most magic happens, right? Like I feel like, for example, when like areas that I'm lacking in, right? Like whether it's with school or like with YouTube content, like whatever I'm avoiding, that's the thing I should be attacking with full throttle, because that thing that you're avoiding is what's going to take you to the next level, right? That thing you're avoiding is probably a hard task or something that's annoying to do, but that's the thing that's going to separate you from everybody else. Like you got to figure out, what is the thing I'm avoiding? What is the thing I've been putting off for weeks? Maybe it's a phone call you got to make. Maybe you got to call a client. Maybe you got to apply for that job. Maybe it's a workout session. Maybe you're avoiding leg day and that's why you got skinny calves. Like, what are you avoiding? What is because whatever it is you're avoiding is what's keeping you from getting to the next level. Like, you gotta understand how powerful this last tip is. Like, this is like can't even talk for shit. Man, these videos sometimes I can't talk for shit. But this tip is gonna literally either make or break your recreation process, right? So, like, really, like, rewind this if you have to, and really understand that whatever the thing is you're avoiding, you know what it is. I don't even need to tell you what it is. That's what's keeping you from moving to the next level. But that's all I really have to say for today. Make sure you book a one-on-one coaching call to recreate yourself this winter arc. Let's get jacked and come out on the other side better. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And yeah, if there's nothing lining about playing small, catch you guys next video. See ya.